Is it working? Yes, it is. Okay, welcome to episode 18 of the Stormcaller's Fury. Last we left off, Persephone and Kozar got caught in a rock fall as the rest of you descended into the mines to go look for Pipkin's family. You came across a varying different mass of creatures, one of them being some obsidian-looking insectoids that attacked the rest of you, flanked with a hellhound as well that seemed to move around Nim in most of the battles. You descended further into the mines, where you found a couple more insects, and then what looked like the final room. There was a giant blue tinged crystal and a large obsidian monolith. You went over to rescue the halflings, and after a while, seeing that they wouldn't come with you, I believe Zephyr went to go investigate the obsidian monolith. The closer she got, the more you could see it was infused with infernal runes and activated the obsidian harrower, which you then fought and defeated. Upon defeating it, the crystal cracked open and a blue-skinned tiefling fell out. They were holding a necklace in their hand, and given that everything was moving rather quickly, you noticed that the walls of the cavern began to rumble and lava was beginning to rise. Deciding that you should probably move with haste, Pipkin's brother Ludo indicated that it would be best if you guys ran down the next mine shaft, and you made your way over to a lift that had a lever about 40 feet away from it. It became very obvious, thanks to Callan and Dex, that the lift only operated if one person stayed behind and held the lever open. In a act of defiance against the rest of your wishes, Pipkin volunteered. She removed a great deal of her belongings and chucked them to Keenan. And as the lift began to rise, Kalanthar, you sensed, or rather Erindor did, as Dracul became apparent in the space and stabbed Pipkin in the side. In order to stop him from ruining the plan of escape, Pipkin retaliated by punching him with her thunder gauntlets that slammed him against the wall and momentarily rendered him incapacitated. She kicked out his legs to disable him, and as the cage ascended and began to close off the view, you guys watched as Pipkin stayed behind, gravely wounded, as the oncoming glow of the lava began to fill the cavern. She did see a familiar necklace in Dracul's hand, and without hesitation sort of threw it up to the ascending lift, and Keenan, you currently have it. She was gravely wounded, holding the lever, and in her final thoughts, she thought of Ludo, her father, her mother. She thinks of her leg, and we left off the session with her walking amongst the fields of wheat as she is embraced by the farmer. We pick up shortly after. It's been maybe 10 minutes, if that, as you guys all move to scramble out of the rest of the mines and almost come face to face with Persephone You are covered in soot and ash. You've got rubble everywhere in all bits of your hair.
Yeah, check out.
As the two of you sort of bump into each other. And it becomes apparent that most of the people in this group look very sorrowful. That you need no insight to see that. There's two... well, there's a couple more than two, but there's two very distinct ginger halflings that are crying. And aside from that, you're not too sure why. Before we jump into a little bit of roleplay, we will go around the table, and obviously you guys have leveled up. So you're going to say what you took your point in, aside from one of you, and any changes, any new spells you've picked up, and what your HP points are currently at. So we'll start with you, Hiccups. What is Persephone sitting at now?
I've took a level in Druid.
Woo!
So I'm Cleric 4, Druid 1, and I've got 43 HP. I don't know about new spells. I didn't really pick many up, just your casual Druid craft. And I finally got a spell that's not necrotic, which is Starry Wisp. Which is just nice to have a cantrip that isn't necrotic damage, because that was all I was doing all the time. But other than that, I can talk to animals now, so I'm gonna befriend all of our horses. Oh, and I got the variant tiefling thing, because I leveled up, so now I can enthrall, whatever that means.
Ooh,
and that's about
very
it.
cool.
Yeah, without using a spell slot. So the whatchamacallit. That's
Keenan.
it for me.
Keenan is took another level in Bard. Max HP is now 32. Got access to level 3 spell slots, and has taken Antagonize and Hypnotic Pattern. And being a level 5 Bard is now recovers his Bardic Inspiration on a short rest.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice. Who's next? Nim. What has changed for you?
So another level in Paladin, which means I now get 2 attacks per action. And access to level 2 spell slots. So that gives me darkness, enhance ability, and magic weapon, and then I chose warding bond as well. My HP is also now 32. And I think that's about it for Nim. I don't think she's got anything else. No, yeah, that's everything that she has. Yeah.
Amazing. Mel, what would Zephyr be sitting at?
Wait, what? Why didn't you level up? What is happening? What did I miss?
If she's here.
She's probably muted and doesn't realize.
More than likely. Oh, we lost Mel.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, as you guys bump into
She's back.
as you guys bump into each other, Persephone, you can see that they are scarred. Some of them are a little bit bloodied. They've got ash all over them, and they are, in their own ways, sad. And I will leave it to you guys.
Nim will immediately just go up and hug Persephone.
Several she'll freeze because she's like, I'm all dusty and dirty. But also, and she like peeks sort of around her and is like counting everyone as if she's like, when they're doing she's doing like a little register check in her head, ticking off names. And she goes, "Where's Pipkin?"
She saved us. She didn't make it. The lava, it was coming too
Lava?
fast, and she couldn't. Yeah, there was lots of lava down there. It was really bad. And she thought she could make it into the lift that we were using, and then I mean, Breckle was down there, and she saved us from him, and she's down there.
I don't understand. What?
Like, Nim just immediately burst into tears. She's like, she saved us. She died saving us all.
Seth will like look over at Keenan, being that he is usually her brutally honest
And,
comfort.
and like, if she catches his eye, which she will if she looks over at him, Keenan is raging, like proper, like fuming, and just like shakes his head side to side, doesn't say anything.
Zephyr
Right.
isn't quite with the group. She's like stood a little bit further away and she's not looking at anything in particular. In fact, she probably looks like she's dissociating a bit, but she is attempting to use message to contact Pipkin. And obviously she's not hearing anything back. And the longer the silence goes, the more she starts to kind of tear up.
Seth, once again, she's gonna look at Nim, so like pry her off of her and say, I need you to tell me that it wouldn't have made a difference. That me being down there would not have made a difference.
It would not have made a difference. Pipkin's mind was made up. There was no way we were stopping her. And then Breckle came out of nowhere. Like, he is the reason that she is not here anymore. And you couldn't have done anything. None of us could have. We all tried. We tried so hard.
I don't. I mean, that's just kind of who Pipkin is. It
Yeah, I
makes
think.
sense because this whole time she's been on a suicide mission.
Yeah, like, when we were fighting them, she wasn't really being very careful. Like, we met a load of like monsters and creatures and all sorts. And like, I get that she was clearly like going through something, and I'm so glad that we all got out, but I just wish there was a different way that it could have gone down.
You guys can like see for like the first time since you guys told her, she's like, it's just sinking in, and she's starting to like very lightly tremble. And she pushes some of the dusty hair out of her face and sort of puts her hands on her temples. And it's almost like she still doesn't quite understand it, and she's still coming to terms with it herself. It's like she wasn't there, so she's struggling hard to believe that it was real. That's really what's happened. And then she's gonna say, which is the who was her the the farmer
Yeah, her guard, the farmer.
is never mind. I don't think contacting a god that isn't my own is probably a good idea. Or trying to
Yeah,
reach the one that isn't my own anyway. I
don't know if the farmer can even do anything. Like, I don't think
you guys said that the she was like consumed by lava,
yeah.
so we can't bury her.
No.
You guys see like tears only then start to form in her eyes because she's so used to burying her dead, her fallen.
We should still do something. Like, and Nim like points out her young brother is like her he's her brother. We should at least, I don't know, like do a funeral, even if we can't bury her. Like, she deserves to be remembered.
I can do an old druidic ceremony for her, but we should probably get out of here first.
Yeah, yeah.
Zephyr comes back over to the group. She caught like the last couple sentences of what they were saying. And she says, "We have some of she gave us her bag. We have some of her personal effects. Um,
We can
should we
make a capsule with them.
should we give them to her family?"
Let's get out of here first, so that. And he kind of lowers his voice at this point, so only his party can hear him, so that no one else dies because of her death wish.
Seth will nod and then sort of she'll be the first one to sort of turn around and start very slowly trying to figure out how to get out because she isn't entirely sure where she is still. As
Yeah,
almost
Keenan
as
will
if
assist her with that.
almost as if like the news has shaken her because she's still an Outlander, so she'll know exactly how she how she got in there and where to go. But she would probably be a bit stunned with the news that she just gets a bit turned around for a second, and then like with sort of if Keenan like nods in a specific direction, she'll be like, "Oh, yeah, okay," and then she'll just start walking out.
Yeah, Keenan's quite businesslike, or like goal orientated at this point.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you guys off in the distance, you notice another like large plume of dust, and it's not quite smoke, but it looks like a cloud suddenly bursts out of one of the mines. Three or four brass worm guards quickly jog past, sort of clinking armor as they move, and they don't really give you guys any mind as they run in that direction. And it's quite easy for you guys to rearrange where you are, so that you begin to move back towards the different stone carved houses of the staggered wards.
What's that show you want?
Where do you want to go?
Zeph is gonna look at the halflings and say, I don't know this place as well as I'm sure you guys do. Is there anywhere that we can take you that you'll be safe? For now, at least, until we can get you out of here.
How about the warehouse where we delivered the
It's
crate
empty.
to?
Oh, did we get that delivered? I wasn't here. Did we manage to deliver it?
Yeah, we did, but that guy, that we delivered it to, I don't know, there's something about him I don't trust.
Go to the empty one where we that wasn't here, was it? No, it wasn't. Okay. We could go to the tavern where when we first came in and we found out. Sorry, it's been 3 weeks since I've played this. I don't remember anybody's names.
Keep them in the back rooms.
Yeah.
Where we met that lovely lady. I don't remember.
Branna.
Yeah. The one that doesn't like the iron. I just feel like that might be the safest place for you guys since we know that she's an ally.
Yeah.
Are you guys
Yep.
comfortable walking? Are they going to be okay walking through the street? I mean, those guards didn't glance this way, so I imagine so, right?
I hope a god tries to stop us the way I'm feeling right now.
Definitely.
Yeah, I don't think we need to worry
Nod.
about that.
Let's just go.
Okay. You guys make your way towards the Umbar Rest, the tavern in which you know that Branna will be. On your way, however, can we pick someone to make a perception check for me?
Does anybody want to offer? Or
I've
I
got
will.
advantage. I can. Oh no, Keenan, go for it.
Well, I don't have advantage, but I can.
Yeah, if you want to go for it, then feel free.
It's a 13.
Okay. You don't notice it until the last second. The party sort of moves amongst a very sparse crowd, and you almost walk into quite a large figure. So he's tall. He's got varying different tattoos across his arms and a very bald head. And it is at the last second that you realize that he's completely familiar to you. However, he doesn't stop you, specifically you, Keenan. He tilts his head towards you and gives a little salute, and you just pass on by. His eyes seem to follow the group as you leave, and there's just for a second like a tinge of doubt before it sort of fades away back to the magical influence of Keenan's recently silver tongue. Before you are once again in front of the Umbar Rest, it is warm. It's quite loud, and you feel that it's quite welcoming as you begin to make your way inside. Branna is behind the bar. There's quite a lot of people currently in the tavern. Once again, no brass worm, as they are not allowed.
Seth will make her way straight to the bar, and she'll be sort of herding the halflings. So she's sort of behind them, guiding them towards the bar. And then she's gonna look down at them and say, I don't know how old you are, but don't drink anything. And then she's gonna look to Branna and then freeze because she doesn't really know what happened, and look over at the others and say, "Help!" I don't know what to say.
Brana, we need refuge for these guys that we've just rescued from the mines. We'll be taking the back rooms. If you can set out some blankets, bedding, food, drink. Some of them may need medical attention.
You see she peers over the group, and there is a moment where you can tell she's looking at the soot and the halflings. She notices there's one less of you, and a very notable tense emotion between all of you. She quickly nods and sort of tilts her head for the halflings to go through one of the doors to one of the rooms, and they do. You get to understand that maybe they do recognize her, and she sort of hands one of them a small bowl of water as they're passing. She doesn't really say much else, other than the sort of clanging of wood as she places down an ale for all of you, and then goes back to cleaning a glass.
Thank you. We need this.
There's no tables, but there are a bunch of stools, all sort of arranged in the curve of the bar that would be suitable enough for you guys to sit and be able to talk.
And then we'll just go and sit at one of the stools.
Seth will sort of be clinging to Kozar a little bit more. Not sort of making any moves to move until he does.
Zephyr grabs some ale, and kind of like looks at everyone, lifts it up, and says to Pipkin,
To Pipkin. Oh yeah, and then raises hers, and then takes a long drink from it.
"Yep."
Seth will raise hers, but she won't say anything.
Keenan
you
will
guys-
kind of like raise his chin, but not drink. So like he's acknowledging the toast, but he's not
Seth
drinking.
isn't drinking hers either. She just lifts the cup and puts it back down.
You guys all notice as Kozar is quickly, his attention turns ever so slightly downwards as he feels the tugging of someone's hand on his leathers. Ludo is stood, and there isn't much in terms of interaction other than his hand reaches up and places a small silver flask back on top of the bar before he quickly runs back away. Kozar nods, and there's a moment where he had a hand on Persephone's back, and he moves it off, sort of slides the flask in between all of you, and then excuses himself. And you watch as he walks over and begins talking with Branna.
Seth will sort of watch him as he goes, and suddenly she'll feel like this weight. As now she's the only person amongst the group that wasn't there. So she suddenly feels this like pressure. and she she just suddenly bolts up and is like, "Excuse me," and just walks clean out of the tavern. Just walks out the doors.
Keenan will stay where he is, but he's gonna fidget with that locket and cast Identify.
Okay. Let me find the details of that locket. What would the rest of you like to be doing? You know that you've still got maybe 4 hours until sundown, at which point you need a rest. Because you're all very exhausted.
I think Nim's gonna drink her ale. Kind of turn to the others and say, I'm gonna check in on the people, on the halflings and Dex, and see if any of them need healing, any of that. Like, I've got to do something to help.
Zephyr's gonna sort of give everyone this watery smile and just say, sorry guys, I think I need to be on my own for a bit. And I can't remember, but do they have rooms already there?
Yes, you do.
Yeah. And she just goes to her room.
Okay. Persephone, what are you doing outside?
Seth she would have walked away, not far, but enough so that she can sort of turn the corner and sort of sit in a abandoned alley. And then she'll get the flower that her and Callan made.
Okay.
To heal Pipkin, and she's just gonna be holding it in her hands, and to make it more dramatic, because we love that, as she's sort of crying to herself, not wanting anyone else to see her. She's not intentionally doing it, but flowers start to sort of sprout up around her. She's not intentionally using druid craft, but just random plants and like the ash dirt are popping up. There's like a few cactuses, and there's maybe 1 or 2 orchids, but they're mostly sort of cacti or like succulents, ones that don't need too much love and affection, ones that are a little prickly to touch.
Okay.
But she's just hardcore staring at this flower in her hands.
Can you
And
make
she's angry.
another perception check for me?
17.
We all sort of collectively watch this unfold from a bird's eye view as Persephone is crying in the alley, and you're watching small, almost cacti-like plants begin to slowly sprout. Only buds. And we watch as an errant tear cascades off of her cheek and hits the ground, forming like a hazy mist of ash and water. It's the only place in this alleyway that's made of stone. And the longer she's there, it creates not a puddle, but a small pool.
Okay, why not?
And Persephone, for a second, as you're wiping away some of them, and you look down around at these flowers, ever so briefly, you get a glimpse of a tree? No, a long, curling piece of wood as it arcs towards the sky. It sort of braids, intertwining with itself. But the sky's wrong, it's pink and the clouds are moving all around it. And there's a plant that you've never seen hanging upside down before the ash sort of molds back over it. Nim.
Yeah.
What did you say you were up to?
I was going to go and check on the people that we rescued, make sure, like, if they have any medical help that they need, try and do like patch wounds, put bandages, like kind of help things, and then she's probably gonna go to bed a bit early so she can try and like talk to Sonara for a bit of
Okay.
like comfort. That was her plan. this
Yeah,
evening.
you're quite able to go around sort of helping patch up some of them. One of the more younger girls sort of fondly, as you're leaning over to heal part of her arm where she's got like a deep graze that's just seeping a little blood. She leans and sort of touches the top of your horn ever so gently.
I just kind of give her like a like pleasant smile. Like she's not very good with kids. She doesn't really know what to say, but like she wants to give off this kind of like just calming aura, I guess.
Okay.
She will also go to Dex and just say, like, your craftsmanship is amazing. Your mum will be happy to hear that you made it out safe.
Yeah, I should probably get home, if I'm honest. I know your friend wanted to talk to me, but I should probably go check if she's alright. So,
Yeah, go home. He'll come and find you before we leave.
alright. And he wanders off.
Yeah, she just kind of stays with them for a little bit longer until it's, I know, it's like nighttime, and like it's kind of as early as she can justify to herself to like go upstairs, go to bed.
Keenan,
Mm-hmm.
could you remind me words as written, the identify spell?
Sure. You choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of the spell. If it is magic item or some other magic imbued object, you learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use, and how many charges it has, if any. You learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, you learn which spell created it. If you instead touch a creature, which it's not, so I'll finish that.
As you're holding it, as you're looking it over, you feel the magic leave your body and sort of wash over the necklace. You don't feel anything back. This is not magical. So if you want, you can make a... Oh, God. What would this even be? A history check.
Yep. That's 22. That was a good history check.
That is a fucking great history check. It's not so much what you recognize, it's what you don't. There is an inherent craft in the way that the elves make things. It takes time and patience. They have enough time to sort of stand and watch the faster lives of mortals sort of disappear. And in doing so, it lends them a greater understanding of beauty in some regards. Or in their opinion.
Mhm.
And you know that the older some things are made, or rather the older the person making them, they always lend some sort of inherent detail to the object. The thing that stands out to you the most about this necklace is that you would guess that it was made a very long time ago. It would have to have been made by someone who has had enough time to witness the world, much like an elven artisan of some repute. It's not elven made, is the best you can tell. And the more you look at it, the things that stand out is that it's entirely made of silver. Apart from a shard of crystal that forms a coiled teardrop in the middle. This one's cracked. But with that history check, you remember a time that your mother told you something called sky crystal. It was a genasi thing. You had heard of a tale of a genasi artisan called Nehara El Virendai. And that person no longer makes jewelry of this standard. The only other thing that stands out is that the way in which it's made looks very similar to Zephyrel's circlet. And as the sort of hour of you trying to figure out what this thing is goes by, it's only towards the end that you sort of make that connection. And she's already absent.
I will stow it away then with my things
Mhm.
where we're sleeping and leaving my weapons behind. Go out with a purse full of copper pieces, gold piece worth, so about 100 copper pieces. Basically looking to get mugged, looking for a fight, looking for some altercation.
Okay. Let's see. There is a moment as you deliberately walk down an alleyway. You can sense there's a couple of footsteps behind you. And as you turn to look, there's two rather slight-looking, maybe quite young men. And there's almost a point where you turn, sort of fists clenched, and you watch as one of them sort of widens their eyes, and from behind you, you hear like a soft purring noise, and then like the delicate thud of weight on a slate roof. What would you like to do?
Look towards it, half expecting what I'm going to see. Kind of mutter to myself, well, I wasn't looking to die, but if that's how I'm going, that's how I'm going. And then I'm going to turn to face what I assume is a displacer beast.
Yeah, you do come
Oh no.
face to face with a rather small face, of sort of black fur, wide yellow eyes. Sort of tilts its head at you. It doesn't move. But you get the sense that this thing has been stalking you for quite a while. Given that you are a point of authority currently in this town. Sort of bows its head ever so gently.
What am I going to do with you? Don't think you look like being out in the light of day either. Thinking back to what I know of the Umber's Rest and the surrounding area, are there any stables, abandoned sheds, places to stash or displace a beast?
Yeah, there's probably a couple of like abandoned homes or no longer used facilities. I would say you get the sense that it's not really afraid of being out in the open. It just so happened that it was following you, because you are her master's boss, apparently.
I don't want to give her back to him, but equally I don't want to hurt her either. I just want to keep them separated.
Okay. Yeah, it's quite easy for you to find like a rather small looking, very square, cubed stone house that looks pretty abandoned.
So I'll lead her there, leave some food, and kind of secure her in some way before heading back to the Umber's Rest.
Zephyr, do you do anything before you turn in for the night? Or is it just straight to bed?
Rafa is gonna be sat like on the bed, with her legs like on the with her feet touching the floor still, and just like put her head into her hands, and basically she's trying to relive like the entirety of the last encounter, if you will, and just try and think if there was anything that she could have done differently, if there was any way that there could have been a different outcome. And she thinks on the halflings telling them that they hadn't gotten rid of the big one, and her approaching the monolith and thinking on that a little harder.
Make me an insight roll.
Is she insightful? I always forget. Insight. That's a 12.
Casting your mind back, there isn't too many moments that you can think of that you yourself would have been able to prevent the unfortunate outcome. And as you're sort of replaying the interaction with the obsidian monolith, you watch a replay of Zephyr's almost point of view as we watch her walk up to it. Except this time you reach a hand out and go to touch it. We see just a soft spark of static between you and the stone. And from behind it, a soft glow in the crystal. It's only then that you become more aware of something. There's been a slowly increasing, not pain, but like just a gentle pressure on your temples. It's been there for a long time. It's been there since, you can't quite put your finger on it, but even as far back as the Sanctum, the Frostflower's Vault. And the rest of us, as an audience, on the outside, we watch as Zephyr is no longer leant over, holding her head in her hands. And unbeknownst to her, she is floating ever so gently, maybe 2 foot off the floor. Arms wide out, head tilted up to the ceiling, her feet together. You watch a rippling cascade of sort of lightning move down your arm and then back up, and then touches the circlet, moves down to your heart before it exits at the bottom of your feet. You sort of land back. And the best you can remember is you just stood up. But there is a lightness now. That pressure in your head is gone ever so gently. It was the absence that made you notice it more than anything. But I would say with certainty, you know that there wasn't much else you could have done. You do feel a gentle relief of some kind.
Zephyr lightly touches her temples, and then looks like holds it there for like a couple of seconds, and then brings her hands back in front of her and looks at them. I don't know what she expected, and I don't think she really knows what she expected to see, but she feels different, and she doesn't know if she likes this new feeling.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes to the sink, goes to splash water in her face, and just kind of shakes her head, thinking it's the ale, the air, it's something. She's just not kind of accepting anything that's happened. And then I think she's gonna settle down under the covers.
You will turn in for the night. And it is a deep and heavy sleep that greets most of you.
Yeah, Nim would like to do her little ritual to try and visit with Sonara.
Make a percentile roll for me.
Okay. Oh, 21.
It's odd because this time feels different as you're reaching out across the darkness. You expect to feel the gentle breeze of that clifftop veranda. Instead, you find a deep heat. At first, it feels like a roaring tavern fire, and then it becomes almost all-encompassing. And you would think it would be where you'd expect to be, aside from the ground is black stone, and the cliff just cascades into a endless stream of fire. There are different curling constructions of this black obsidian stone all around you. And in the distance you can see a vast line of red-skinned figures as they move about. It doesn't take a roll for you to guess where you've ended up. It's not quite the Guardian's domain, but on a 21, you look down and see a slightly translucent form of your arms. You are in one of the hells. And off in the distance, taller than most, easily 7 foot, maybe more. A long black cape touching the ground. You see massive leathered wings and 2 large curling horns that sort of split out into almost a branch-like fashion. The figure's facing away from you. You can see he's got one hand out that's clasped around a rather large sword that is currently placed into the ground. What would you like to do?
Can I like slowly just walk towards the figure? And kind of keeping my eye on what they're doing, seeing if I can kind of discern who they might be.
Okay. Can you make a perception check for me?
That is a 13.
As you keep an eye on him, you quickly glance up and around you, and chasms split the ground in a very familiar way, with open veins that pulse with that dark orange heartbeat. The sky is barely even a sky as you see a heavy canopy of stone and inverted mountains. Ash seems to almost rain sideways. And luckily for you, even the sound of your footsteps is muffled. You can see off in the distance towers of that bone black stone abound with different chains of iron. And you get closer and closer, and he does not move.
I kind of look down at myself again and make sure that I'm still kind of translucent, like I've not kind of materialized there in any way. And when I see that I'm still kind of in this dream-like sense, I feel a bit more comfortable to like push my luck and get a bit closer and see if I can use this new muffled footsteps to investigate a bit more. I feel a little bit more like maybe I was meant to be here after where we've just been and what we've just seen. So maybe this person is meant to talk to me. So I don't say anything yet. I just get closer.
You get closer, and you can see that beautifully gothic black metal of his armor. The pauldrons sort of curl and twist. Your eyes flick to the sword in his hand. You see the gentle glow of those red infernal runes. And we watch as Nim is a good 40 feet away, with his back still turned away from her. And just before you wake, you see ever so slight tilt of his head, and the dark black iris as he looks your way before you are awake, gasping. You can feel the soot still on your lips, and it is there. And there's sweat on your body from the heat.
I just kind of like gasping, like, and she like is like a bit shaken up, but she's also like really intrigued. She's like makes a note to herself to talk to Callan about this. And then she kind of rolls over and tries to go back to sleep.
Very easy for you to find some more solace. You will gather the next morning in a rather solemn and silent collective. There has been food made for you, and you have to decide what to do and where your path will take you.
I love that no one's saying anything.
So as we gather, can I slide the locket across the table that we're sat at to Zeph? Say, I think this is matches your crown. Pipkin threw it to me. One of her last acts, so I think you should have it.
So this might be my memory, but does Zephyr know where the necklace comes from originally? Like, before
Oh yeah,
Pipkin had it to
it was
throw?
very obvious that they sort of had that in their hand.
No, I mean, like...
Oh,
like
you mean
where Pipkin
where?
got it from.
Not at first glance, I wouldn't have thought so. It wouldn't have come to mind.
Okay.
But I'm sure Keenan will explain it.
Zephyr takes it, and looks it over, and says, are you sure?
Yeah, I think it was. You know the tiefling that fell out of the thing. I think it was something to do with them. Brockall had it. Pipkin took it from Brockall, gave it to, well, threw it to us with that stuff in the lift. But I think you should have it.
Zephyr doesn't... like, her mind's racing, and she's trying to piece that all together. But she nods and she smiles, and she doesn't put it on, but she tucks it away.
It's not cursed or anything. I checked.
No, I didn't. I knew you'd do your like homework, but I just... it hasn't really served the last few people well who've had it in their possession, and
Yeah, you make a good point.
all I see when I look at it is Pipkin. But yeah, looking at it, like she's got it like in her hand, quite securely. Like, does she glean anything else other than the fact that Keenan's right, and it probably does look very much like her circlet?
Got a Google Translate, but it'd be like, look, I don't know what you said. He just kept speaking Russian.
Hiccups. What is Chris talking about?
Yeah, what?
Anyway,
Who's speaking about
I'm
this?
so sorry. I muted myself as soon as I realized that you could hear him. He's talking about he went on holiday and some Russian guy was being angry at him. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Please continue.
Sorry, it distracted me.
This is very funny.
I'd say there is like a familiarity to it. I would even go as far as to say, even without a roll, because I was thinking about it. Yeah, you have seen this before. It was a long time ago. You were watching an interaction between what you could guess was a brother and a sister arguing about something. And at the start, she was sort of fiddling around with something on a table. And there was a circlet. And it's only now that you're sort of looking at the item that you remember it being in the background, sort of hung ever so slightly across a mirror.
Zephyr, kind of her grip tightens a little bit. Her thumb running over the crystal on the necklace. She feels a pull to it, but like she said, she's still kind of grappling with her memories over the last day. And right now, the memory of Pipkin throwing it sits more forward in her mind than the one of her dream memory. So she just kind of looks at him again and says, "Thank you," and then kind of pockets it.
It's okay. I know we've got a lot to do and sort out. I do have a kind of pressing issue I could do with you helping me with, or at least you, Seth, this morning, if possible.
Okay. Of course.
It's will probably be easier if I show you and explain on the way. So let's have breakfast and then I'll lead the way.
Yeah, sounds good.
So,
Who has possession of Pipkin's stuff? Like, because Pipkin kind of threw it in the lift with them.
Don't know.
I thought it was Callan.
There could be Callan.
Let's say Callan has
Of course, it's the person that's not here.
Yes, spiritually. Yeah. Let's have breakfast and then we'll sort your stuff out before we say goodbye to. And she goes to say Pipkin, and then stops us off and says, "This place."
So, once we've had breakfast, I will start leading everybody to the abandoned building and explain on the way. So it's a bit of a long story, so bear with me till I get to the end. But I know you guys, when you speak to your deities, it's probably a little bit different to my experience. Praying doesn't normally work for me, but I find if I'm exhausted after a good beating, I tend to get flashes then. So I snuck out last night to maybe get in a fight. It's okay. I didn't actually have a fight, but remember the displacer beast from yesterday?
Yeah.
The collective.
Kind
Yeah.
of made an appearance, and yeah, and he's gonna open the doors to the abandoned building with the displacer beast in.
Okay.
It followed me home. Obviously we don't want the gods to have it, but I was hoping, Persephone, since you were quite good with that, I want to say hippogriff.
Oh, it was a hippogriff. Yep.
You might be able to suss whether it's going to stay friendly towards us. Maybe it can come with us.
I don't know if I have that kind of connection with this kind of. I don't want to say beast because it sounds so mean, but
And
beast.
Keenan's going to walk up to it and start scritching it behind the ears.
Okay.
I'm just more confused. I don't. Why isn't it hostile? I don't.
Yeah,
get
that's
it.
kind of the thing.
The thing is that it's not. I'm pretty sure, even though it's an animal, it's not an animal. By that I mean I can't use speak with animals with it. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if I can. I can try, and I can maybe.
I mean, you don't have to use magic, but maybe if we all, I don't know what to say to it. I wasn't allowed pets.
That was I.
You told me you had pet spiders.
That they were not allowed. I had to have pet spiders because my mom wouldn't let me have other pets. You can't be trusted with pets. You kill everything. It was less. I don't want to talk about it. Seth is gonna take a step forward just to see how it reacts. Her getting closer.
It very much does the sort of toothless vibe of lowering itself to the floor, curls the tendrils around Keenan, and there's like a soft growl as you get closer.
She's a friend. We need her to like us.
Surprising herself, Seth is gonna. She's gonna sit down. She's gonna sit down on the floor, and she's gonna hesitantly. She's not gonna enjoy it. Hold her hand out, like you do if it's a scared little cat. You're like, yep, go on, give me a sniff. I'm chill.
Make animal handling.
Oh. 19. Quick maths.
A 19 is a success. And as you reach your hand out, a success only because you realize what's about to happen. As you quickly take your hand back, and the vast maw of this displacer beast pup sort of clamps down. You hear the audible snap of teeth before it retreats back a little bit.
Seth is gonna no, only because she's not quite used to her druid sort of stuff yet. She's gonna growl back, but unintentionally once again using druidcraft to make it actually sound like an animalistic growl. And she can be like, oh, and then put her hand over her throat and be like, sorry. I don't know what you expect me to do. It does not like me.
Okay. Advice then. What do we do with it?
I don't know. I didn't bring the hippogriff with me. I left it with somebody that we trusted to raise it.
Okay.
I don't have experience with big animals. My brother doesn't count.
Does Kozar count?
I mean, so no. She's like squinting while saying it, like she's genuinely thinking about it. She's like, I don't handle him though. But I digress. Can we talk about your cat? I don't know what to do. Like I said, I can try and talk to it and I ask it, hey yo, what's your problem? But I don't think I can do much else.
I mean, maybe do you smell funny and it's just to get used to you?
Very dare you. She like looks at herself, still covered in ash, because she has not cleaned herself. Still got ash all in her hair, dirt still all on her clothes where she sat down outside. She's like, and she lifts her arm up and like, smell terrible. Yeah, but that is not the point. I'm sure that's not the reason. I'm sure if anybody else walked towards him, or she, her, doesn't have a gender, she like tries to lower her head to look. Then it's like
No,
they
it doesn't.
they them I don't know if they she panics and grabs Kozar and brings him a foot forward.
Isn't there?
Oh no. Okay, then she'll grab someone else that's near her and sort of tug them a foot forward
I would
and
say rather
see if they growl at them
noticeably he
too.
isn't there.
Of course he isn't. Where is he when you need him? She'll grab one of the other girls, whichever one of you is closest. So, you guys pick.
Me.
Yeah. There we go. That works.
He immediately tugs, like just reaches out blindly, grabs her wrist, and just pulls her closer, just to see if the Displacer Beast has the same reaction.
Yep.
See? It's not because I smell. So first of all, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you? But also, I still don't know how to help.
Zephyr panics and is like, oh god, what if I also smell?
I mean, do we need to bring the cat? Like,
Well,
obviously,
no. But
He just doesn't want to leave it with the brass one. Which
we
is
need to do something
understandable.
with it.
Yeah.
Is it just going to keep following you?
Well,
That's
it
my
was
question.
stalking me yesterday, so I suspect it may.
You
Or
don't
it
know
may
if
turn
it's,
on me.
you don't know if
later
it's
on.
stalking you.
Why do you think it likes you?
I mean, let's.
That's not to say you're not very likable, but like
I-
it hates us.
Not to
Sure
put
it
it
is, man.
indelicately, but I do smell better than the rest of you.
Now, hang on.
Screw you and screw this. Seth immediately casts Speak with Animals. Just out of anger. She doesn't know if it's going to work, because she's like, I don't know how this shit works. I don't know.
It is not an
I don't know if it'll even hear me. Yeah, I thought so.
Zephyr,
She'll just do it out of anger,
Zephyr
not
looks,
knowing being a newbie druid.
Zephyr looks between all of them, and the Displacer Beast and goes, maybe it doesn't like
Women!
people.
Oh.
She's
Sorry.
decided
I made it.
it's racist.
You made it racist. I made it sexist. I immediately said maybe it doesn't like women. And Callan's not here, so we can't test that theory.
That's true.
Where's
Wait!
Callum when you need him?
Zephyrs gonna walk outside, she's just gonna see if it works. She's got her little I forget what it's called. Shape-changing thing. What's it called? I don't know. It's that hat. Disguise
hat.
self. And she's gonna put that on. And she's gonna disguise self as Keenan and walk back in.
As
Just to
Keenan.
see. Yep, as the same man. She just wants to see if the cat can see through it.
Can it see through it?
And she's gonna walk
Hold
closer. Like straight back to Zephyr. Or is cat confused?
Zephyr's confused. She's like, ah, this crazy.
Hello, I am
no,
Keenan.
I had to roll for it, and I don't think it does. So you watch as it just like tilts its head ever so gently, and is like looking between Keenan and then you, and then back to Keenan again.
No, it really
and then
just does like Keenan.
And then like sniffs one, sniffs the other, and then like growls.
I don't have
like
the same
Persephone.
smell. Yeah, I don't have the same smell. But I wouldn't have got any closer than I was with Zephyr. She just wanted to see if it was looks based.
It's definitely Keenan.
Zephyr's
She's
just like
yeah,
looking.
it's definitely just a
looking
Keenan thing,
between-
and then she'll drop the.
She's just like, thank God. That doesn't
So
bring
loose
peace
one.
with you.
Zephyr, drop it. Okay, that's all I got for you. I don't have anything else. I think Keenan, this is up to you because clearly, this kitty don't like us. It's a
Yeah,
racist and a sexist. So
and that's the worst of the ists.
yeah. So I'm afraid this falls on your head, young man. Old man? I don't know if you're older than me. I don't think you are. Young
You
man.
don't know how old you are, so
It's a
I
very
mean,
good
I
point.
know exactly how old I was when I died. So I just add on the time since then.
Do you know when that is?
How long it's been since I died?
Mm.
No. I don't know how long it's been since we got in this town. I have absolutely no clue.
I know.
Roll for time.
Roll for time.
No, you have no recollection of quite how long it has been since you died.
Yeah, she would just guess by the fact that people still recognize her and be like, can't have been that long ago. People were talking about knowing my mum and my brother. They still, like, existed.
Zephyr's like, were these people elves?
Yeah. Well, I was an elf.
How
So
long
I-
can
I
elves
was
live for,
old.
Hiccups?
Long time.
Exactly.
But her mama done did, I imagined, died when her dada done died. I digress. This is not about me. Keenan, figure it out.
I can't. That's why I
Well,
want
we
to
can't.
do.
We can't do anything. We can't even
What
get
if-
near it, even when I look like you. Because I don't smell like you.
Does your hat only work on you?
I don't know.
Does it
Can we
work on
all look like
displacer
Keenan?
beasts?
Yes, but I think it's.
I had a dream like
I can
that
only use
once.
it once.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
Well, we all look like you.
Where there was 5 of me, yeah.
No,
It's just like that.
That's not what I meant. I just meant.
That's
it's
almost as weird.
Is this just an episode of The Good Place where they're all Janets?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's all I could think of when he said that.
Almost as weird as the
What?
dream I had last night. Like, honestly, Keenan. What?
You guys have weird dreams.
I blamed Callan. Ever since he turned up, our dreams have. Well, I dream. He's weird.
Seth is going to point at Nim and say, table that. We will talk about your dream once we have talked about this cat.
I just meant, you know,
Table.
if we put the hat on it.
On the cat?
Yeah.
I don't know if the cat can cast spell. It's a spell.
Oh, I just thought you put the hat on.
No,
And then the
no,
hat.
because I'm still wearing the hat. I'm mean
Oh,
now.
right.
So
I see.
I used to wear the hat all the time and just used to switch in and out of looking like other people for shits and giggles.
I
Although
see.
it would look cute In a hat, no.
Cat in the hat.
Then make it a hat. It's not having mine. I've had this hat for so long. I don't remember when I got it. It was when we raided
Next
that
tailor shop
ship.
we get to.
You don't remember much.
Can we just
Okay,
decide what we're gonna do with this cat?
I guess it comes with us then.
But it can't come
Yeah.
with, unless you stay 20 feet away from us at all times. It can't
I
come with
mean,
us.
I'm not opposed to it.
Very dare you. She like, this is my most used sentence today.
He did say that we smell, so.
I just said I smell better.
You did also say, is it because you smell? To me. So, I mean, telling me I smell. So, sounds pretty incriminating, just saying. But I digress. You're willing to just stay away from us at all times?
Maybe it just needs to get used to you.
Maybe what if you tell it that
Why are
we
you used
are
to
your
it?
friend?
He did that. He said I
Yeah.
was friendly and the cat didn't care.
Oh.
Why
Oh,
is it used to you and not us? Why is it following you? What did you do?
Well, you know when we were transporting the crate yesterday, and it was following us then.
Yeah.
I may have bullied its parent person into going away, so it thinks that I'm the boss now. So maybe if you bully me, it thinks you're the boss. No, that doesn't work. You already were bullying me.
No, I don't even. You already bullying me. Sorry, that broke me. God damn it!
Funny.
I don't think that would work because you said you bullied him and he left. So I think it was his absence that made this beast look for a new master. Is that too? Is that the right
I
word?
mean, yeah, okay. Well, I'll just tell it. Like, if it bites you, I'll tell it not to.
What does it even eat?
Oh, anything. Look,
People.
I go throw some of my rations to it again for it to have some breakfast.
Yeah, it doesn't actually catch it in its mouth. There's just a tendril that catches it midair and then feeds it.
I really thought you were going to say it just slaps it on the face. And I was like, classic. My dog does that too.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
I can do that. Ulti things can do that. She's like wiggling her tail around. She can't do that. She's a fucking liar. But
Eden's gonna throw a ration pack at her.
Make a dex save.
She will not catch it, dude.
Make a dex save.
Oh, do you know what? Actually, she might. She rolled a dirty 20. Screw you.
Keenan, what is your ranged attack modifier?
Oh god.
It is a +7. No, +5. Sorry, I lied.
Yeah, but still no.
Persephone, you get hit in the face by a ration pack.
God damn it!
I rolled a 19.
I'm not gonna lie. I was genuinely gonna just let it hit me anyway. Yeah, it checks out. She was like, I wasn't ready. I was rambling. We still haven't decided what we're doing. Are we letting this thing join us?
Well,
I don't like that idea. I do
don't
not.
think we have
I
a
do not want to
choice.
sleep with it.
Well, I'll look after it. It can sleep in my room. We can't leave it here to starve. We can't
We don't
give
always
it
have
back to the
rooms,
guard.
Keenan. We don't always have rooms. When we're on the road, where's it gonna go?
I have a tent that I don't use.
I mean, when we're on the when we're moving.
It'll run alongside us.
Oh, that thing's gonna kill us. It's gonna kill one of us. I just know it.
It's gonna eat us.
It's gonna eat
Nim,
me.
Can you make a either an animal handling or a history roll for me, please.
I that I Ooh, I'm actually decent at history. And I rolled a 6, so 9.
That was really
Never
upsetting.
mind.
I'm really good at history.
I have a
Never
+3
mind.
to history. Oh well.
The only thing you've heard about these is that when they are full-sized, they can eat people.
See, I told you they eat.
You didn't roll high enough to
yeah.
realize anything else. That's about it.
I joked about
I-
them eating people, but
I just say they eat people. When it gets full size, it's gonna eat us, like genuinely.
I told you it's gonna eat me. It's gonna eat you, and it's gonna eat. She's just pointing at all the women. She's literally just pointing at Keenan.
Only if it gets hungry. Like, try feeding it that ration pack that I just threw at you.
I'll pass.
Zephyr,
Last time I
is
tried
the
to feed it something, it tried to bite my hand.
is the ration pack on the floor?
Yeah, just in front of my feet, because I would not have
Zephyr
picked it up.
Zephyr
She
picks
just
it
let
up
it hit her.
and like offers it to the displacer beast, by like kind of tossing it in its general direction.
Yeah, just another tendril.
See, friend.
It just
Yeah, now
I
try
mean,
and
does it
approach it.
like you now?
Now try and approach it, Big Balls. Off you go.
And she's
Go,
like,
go on, Billy Big Balls.
she very like very like she looks terrified and is just like inching a little bit closer and a little bit closer.
Keenan is super anxious and trying to keep it calm so that it doesn't attack.
As you're getting like closer and closer, it doesn't seem to move or react all that much.
Oh, I see. You don't like purple people, racist.
It didn't like.
She keeps going like as close as she can get before it reacts.
You get within 2 feet of it, and it's just gently watching you.
And she very slowly reaches out a hand towards it, but
You know how
like
it is not to make a loud noise so that it gets startled and tries to bite you anyway. Just out of pettiness.
No, rather your hand goes straight through it.
oh.
Oh my god, that's not even real! How's it catching shit?
That's just what it does.
What is happening? Wait,
And
what?
then
What?
there's
What
like
do
a
you mean that's just
soft
what it
little
does?
purr from the other side as you watch the illusion sort of disappear. And the real displacer beast is
It's
a
gonna
good
eat us.
10 foot to the right.
Zephyr just kind of giggles. She's like, it's kind of cute.
This is a murder cat. It is going to kill
Agreed.
us.
Agreed.
But not now. We can find.
You can.
And she
I
puts
would-
up herself and Keenan and goes, "We can find another place to put it once it gets a bit bigger."
Yeah. When you know it's just a baby at the moment, but when it can look after itself, then maybe it wants to go free.
And
And I would just remind you all that you've all met Mitz, and Mitz could straight up eat us
she's
as well.
not a displacer beast.
She's
not a displacer, and she's friendly to everybody.
I bet she wasn't at the beginning.
I don't know. I'm not
Yeah, but we didn't have to be
Really?
around her at the beginning. We didn't have to deal with potentially murderous cats.
While we're doing other potentially murdering things, you know, like, look, we could get killed by things in the middle of the night, and I don't want it to be something that's sleeping next to my bed that does it. Like,
Yeah,
there's so many things in this world that can kill us. I don't want it to be something that I've tried to put trust in.
Okay. So, are you asking me to kill the kitty?
No,
No,
I never condone murder of
nobody
animals.
said killing the cat.
You're just gonna have to find something else to do with it. I just don't want to be sleeping next to a murder cat. And let's be honest, okay? Before you told its owner to bye-bye, it was gonna murder us too, right? I'm not just.
100%. 100%. It was definitely going to do that.
I don't think me and Nim have ever been more on the same side before.
Mhm.
And Nim's just like shaking her head, like, really, this does not happen. You should listen to us.
Usually, I'm the one that wants to keep pets. This is not.
Okay, so we need to find
Is-
someone to look after it then.
It is around about that time that you sort of hear the ever so soft, ironic for how big he is, footsteps of Kozar as he like comes around the doorway, sort of pokes his head, and then like tilts it ever so slightly.
Is
Guy-
there anything on the floor, like near us? Because the second that he tilts his head in, she wants to pick something up and throw it at him. So
I mean,
I just need to know if
yeah,
there's something there
probably
she
there's
can
like
throw
an
at him.
old book or something.
Yeah, she will immediately pick it up and just throw it in his direction because
And
she's
then make a
annoyed that he
dex save.
disappeared.
Natural 20. You just
No.
watch as like a giant hand just catches it midair, and he like ever so slightly moves slightly further into the room. What are you guys doing with a?
Scary murder kitty that we don't understand.
Yeah.
Keenan has
No, step
made a
forward. See if
friend.
it'll attack you. We think it's sexist. Go ahead. Go
Look,
see if it'll.
I am getting nowhere near a displacer beast. I'm not an idiot.
See, you know what it is. It's we've been calling it murder kitty, murder cat. But I see that's 3 against 2. Now.
I mean, it kind of fits in with murder elf, murder tiefling, murder half elf.
What do you mean murdered? We are not murder. Was
Kind of wrong.
I'm not a murderer. Who have I murdered? Christopher, you
mean-
cannot sit behind me and go, "You're a murderer." Shut up. I'm not a murderer. I'm not killing anyone like other
Keenan,
than in
in
self-defense.
Persephone's voice, is going to go, and I will kill you and bring you back to life so I can kill you again.
Yes, but I did it,
Remember
did I,
that?
motherfucker? I didn't do it though, did I?
You would
So
have.
I'm not a murderer. No, I wouldn't. Let's be honest. No, I wouldn't. I was trying to be intimidating, and it worked.
I think she would. I don't want to like butt in, or she would totally do that.
Bell lady, cough.
Don't know me at all, and that hurts. But I'm not backing down from this. I do not trust Murder Kitty.
Oh yeah, no,
Do
those
not
things
murder
are
us.
inherently evil. I thought
See?
everyone knew that.
Keenan.
Once
Okay,
they
so
reach
we.
Keenan and
maturity,
Zephyr
they
wanna
have
keep
like
it.
a taste for people.
Oh.
People, I said this, didn't I?
did say that they eat people.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what do we do with the kitty?
It's your cat.
Leave it
Well,
here.
Well, I'm not
to
killing
fend
it.
for itself.
Can you tell it to
Can we
get
just
rid of
can we just
the-
lead it out
the
into the
iron
wilds
worm?
and leave it there?
Keena, does it look
That
like
makes me
it
sound really
recently
mean.
eaten? Like something big?
We just fed it. Oh.
No, but I mean like something big.
Oh.
No,
No.
no. It was hungry. I had to feed it.
Yeah, it's gonna eat you. It's gonna eat one of us.
No, I was
Seth
just
takes
thinking
a few
because if
steps
they
back.
like if they eat something big enough, they usually hibernate. So we could leave it here.
Why?
That's-
What
Hibernate for how long?
how big of a
Like,
thing do we need to
couple of
feed it?
months.
Because they don't want to leave it with the brass worm.
Also,
Because
we don't
a
want
powerful
kids
creature
to
under their control is.
stumble along it and get eaten by it either.
Then set it free.
Can't we just? Yeah, can't we just take? That's what I was
Okay,
saying. Can't we just take
yeah.
it out into the wild and leave it there?
Yes, so we leave the town with the kitty and then set it free in the wild.
How are we gonna make sure no
You-
one sees it?
you-
It's pretty big.
I can make it invisible for an hour.
Huh, fair enough.
For an hour. But I thought
I also don't like the idea of it being invisible, so it can attack me while invisible.
right, but wasn't there was an issue with the lights,
Just the
with the
light.
lamps,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it showed
Plus-
things that were invisible.
Plus, I wouldn't risk it because I'd also do fairy fire out of pettiness because I don't want to be murdered by an invisible cat. I just.
Listen, you
I
take the
mean-
murder kitty and you make it more deadly. That's how the world
Anyway,
works.
guys, look, Murder Kitty aside, I was speaking to Branna. She has a way for us to leave quite quickly. Obviously, Callan's map helped us map out like a route that we can use. She also said if we did want to stay, we can help. I don't know, fuck up the brass worm a little bit more, but she said that the resistance are
brass
kind of doing stuff anyway, so it wouldn't really be any different if we helped. But it's really up to you. I don't care. So yeah.
Oh goodness, pardon me.
I
I mean, we
guess we
were in a rush originally to, and you guys see that she pauses because she was about to save Pipkin's life, but she just immediately switches and says, "But now we're not in a rush anymore. I don't know where we're going."
Oh, also, we don't need to see Ellie anymore.
Her eyes light up and be like, "Oh my god, thank God! Oh, I'm such a terrible liar. Oh, I was gonna go so bad. Ah."
As for where we're going, weren't we gonna go meet some dwarves for Callan?
Oh right.
I think he'd be really upset if we didn't do that. I think he'd probably kill
Oh,
us.
you're right.
He would
Okay.
turn into the murder kitty.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say kitty.
Well, I just thought it
He's
seemed
more of like
appropriate, you
a-
know? Murder kitty.
He's more of like a rabbit. You know, he's always jumping off
Yeah.
shit, but he doesn't land on his feet. So just,
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Cats do always land on their feet. Yeah, murder.
I don't think
Murder
he's-
rabbit.
He's more like a murder panda, if anything.
Yeah, no, I see that 100%. Yeah, he falls off of shit constantly.
What?
He's gonna be so mad when he hears we're talking about him like this. It's okay. I'll say it to his face. I'm not afraid.
I mean, if he gets too mad, I'll just feed him to Shadow.
No.
You've
No.
named it. You've named the murder kitty that we're leaving here.
I think it's quite fitting.
Shadow is the
It-
name of one of my spiders. She says.
Yeah, but you told me you had like 50, so that is by the by.
Yes, and I named them all. Do you want to hear all of them?
You named them all Shadow.
No, they all had different names.
I mean,
You
I
wanna hear
remember
their
getting
50
drunk one
names?
night, and you did tell me them all, and to be honest, it was kind of underwhelming. So I think we'll be fine.
So, how very dare you? The majority of them were gym based, so that makes sense.
Yeah, there was like
Jamiroquai.
Jamiroquai, Jimaroo.
Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not going to say it because you'll slap me, Persephone.
Don't hurt Jim.
I was going to suggest we feed Jim to the kittens.
Oh my god!
I mean, he is
And then
pretty
it would
sizable.
hibernate.
That is big enough.
Yeah.
Dare you? Jim's got me through so many tough times. She's like genuinely getting emotional about the idea. And I haven't. Now I can finally talk to him. I can talk to him.
Oh my god, you can ask Jeremy why he's so emotional.
He's so dark and mysterious. I'm fully crying, by the way.
Okay. Okay. I have an idea. We
Shoot.
hang around long enough to cause some chaos mayhem with the brass worm, with the resistance, to give Callan some time to speak to the dwarves. We tell the resistance that, hey, by the way, if you want maximum chaos, there's a murder kitty in this house here, and we let them deal with it.
Yes, but the problem is that the murder kitty was originally loyal to the brass worm.
Yes.
So, wouldn't it continue to be loyal to the brass worm and then kill the good people?
I mean, I can offer another input, guys. We could just
Please.
come back.
Please.
It's not like
I
this
don't know about
town's
that.
going anywhere.
Well, it's not that. It's just that we're going places.
No, yeah, so we go do Callan's weird shit, and then we come back. Problem solved.
And murder kitty in the time being?
Wait until night, sneak it out, let it loose on the wild.
I agree with letting it loose.
Okay.
I mean,
It's better than
obviously
it
it's not
eating
ideal
us.
that we'd then have to... It's not ideal that maybe we'd bump into it when it's an adult and it would eat us anyway, but better than it eating the whole town.
Oh, that was another thing. Branna said that the horses won't make it up the final peak. Because once we get through the mines,
Very
there's
dashy.
like one other part that we need to go up and around and get back down into
So we have to go on foot.
Cardinal. But no, they have there's a really nice woman named Irina. Apparently, she takes care of the horses, and they have like a big pen that they can run in.
Could Irina look after the kitty?
Don't
Boy, he
think...
will eat our horses.
Yeah, I don't think that would go
don't
down well.
want that.
But I mean, the good thing was one of them would be able to see the rest of them as they pass through the beyond. But aside from that,
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about the one.
well,
that
I mean,
can see dead
that's
people.
that's at least that's what he told me. So
He told you.
yeah, I
The
can
horse
speak with
told you?
animals. It was
Do you know
All this
what's up
time,
with
and
Jeremy?
you've never spoken to Jim.
I mean, I did. It was not the most exciting conversation.
How very dare you?
What
I'm
do you
sure.
guys think I'm doing whilst
Jim
you're off gallivanting?
I
Well,
don't
I gotta
know, because
make-
you disappear.
I mean, I
I
did win
thought
50
you were
gold
sat
last
writing
night,
love
but-
poems for Persephone.
Yeah.
There's like a blush of like this dark green hue to his face, and he like shoots Keenan a glare.
Seth subconsciously, like, she puts her hand in her bag and she's just like holding the letter he wrote her. And she's like, no, he would never. And then lets go and adjusts her bag. I think. I could just look like the donkey is funny.
He is stupid.
Leave my baby alone.
It just reminded me of a campaign I was in where somebody decided to bump up the intellect of a camel, and it was the funniest thing.
That's like my in a game I play, I've gotten a stag that because he's my steed, his intelligence is 6, and it's higher than someone's
God.
familiar. So
Amazing.
he's really intelligent.
I honestly thought you were about to say higher than someone's character.
No, thankfully not.
Character.
Thankfully not. No.
So funny.
I mean, it's not far off. It's only 2 points below.
No. Yeah.
A -2. A -4 on
Four.
intelligence as well.
Hey, I don't know. Jim might be different. This is just a base donkey.
We don't know. We don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Jim's fancy special
None
shit
of them
is.
are all that
Jim might be a poet.
inherently like different. They can just all do various different things. It doesn't change
fuck.
their intelligence levels, unfortunately.
I'm.
I don't know.
sweating. That was so funny.
Jim could be the mega mind of donkeys.
Yeah,
It could be.
What was
maybe
Jim's?
they just need like school.
Yeah. Just need to
Oh,
teach
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that just reminded me
Oh
what
my
Jim's
God.
is. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh no.
And it would never come up. That's the funniest thing.
No.
Oh,
That's not fair. I want to know.
it's too
Jim,
funny because if it
I
does
ask
happen,
you, can you tell
it
me?
would be
No,
if it
Jim
does
might
happen,
as
it would be the funniest shit. But I don't think it would ever happen. I don't think you guys would
Damn it, Jim. It won't happen
make
if
that
he gets
happen.
eaten by a displacer beast.
Definitely.
Cut to a montage of Persephone sat in front of Jim trying to work out what Jim can do.
Exactly. Dead ass. It's gonna happen because she's like, listen here, Jim. Everybody can do something. It's for you. Figure it out, man.
I'm wondering what Jeremy's other thing is other than being able to see ghosts. Like I said, there was something else. Do I remember? Did we find out what it is? No, we did not.
No, I would have written it down.
let
I
me
wrote
have a
down what
look.
all the other ones did. Where's the donkey page? Well, the pet page. Jeremy can just speak with the dead, but he
I'm
can't
sure there was
understand them
something
because
else.
he's that's the only thing that he told us that he could do.
Oh, yeah.
I try. No, he wouldn't be able to. Never mind. Like if he's talking to a dead person and I use speak with animals, can I like translate? But
Well, I
he
mean,
wouldn't
their
understand what
intelligence
the
still
dead person is
remains
saying
like
unless they're
at
also a horse.
2.
Yeah, unless they're also a horse, he would not know what they're saying, I imagine. I completely forgot what we were talking about.
Me too.
Well,
I got
we
distracted
have
by
going.
my guy's intelligence.
we came up with a plan. We are going to
Wait until
mayhem
next
havoc
game.
with the resistance while Callan speaks to the
Because the
dwarves.
dwarves aren't here, are they? They're
No, we have to
No,
go
not
to
the
the door.
dwarves he wants to
Yeah.
talk to.
Okay, well, he
Yeah,
wants to talk to
so-
Dex.
He does want to talk to Dex.
He does
That's
want
true.
to.
Oh, I was not here to know that. So sorry. We
So
can
Dex
do that.
was
and
the
or we
person
can-
behind the creation of something that Nim currently has, but Persephone didn't see
Oh,
it in
yes.
action.
Oh yeah, I remember her buying it though, but no, I have not seen it in action. Did we want to release the murder kitty now, or wait? Because we can, like Kozar said, we can sneak out at night, release it.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
do it
sneak
at
out at night to
You
do
wanna
that.
tonight?
We'll do that tonight.
Okay.
Today we can do whatever. You guys said you wanted to do a ceremony thing for
Yeah.
Pipkin.
Pipkin.
Yeah.
But I think we should talk to her. You said that somebody was her brother. I think we should
Yeah.
talk to them. What was his name? I don't.
His name was Ludo. Well, is Ludo. He's not dead as well. I promise.
I only said what was his name because I remember you saying it and I couldn't remember what it was. Not
No,
as in
no, that's
he
fine.
died
I just
and-
said his name was Ludo and made it sound like he was dead, but he's not dead. Yeah, he's very much alive in the.
we should find him and do the. I mean, I don't know if you. I don't even know if my ceremony is any good. It's not. It's not.
Better than nothing.
It's basically what I'm trying to say is it's not the spell ceremony. This is not what I'm doing. It would have just been like a ritual that she did as part of her druidic background that she would have automatically started to do.
Yeah, I
So
think
it's not like
anything-
a Not like a
Good.
spell kind of burial for her, but it's just something that I used to do with my parents. But we should probably run it by them before we
Yeah,
run it by
let's
her
speak
brother.
to him.
And your cat is going to stay here while we go.
Yeah. She's a good
Nim
girl.
just turns to it and is like, "Stay, stay."
It's just like very aware of her surroundings. It's like her surroundings because she's like, that wasn't the real cat. Like earlier, I'm just saying, like it could not be the real. Like that could be another illusion. I don't trust.
Shadow, stay.
I'm still just
There you
like
go.
places its head on the floor.
Seth is like the first one to leave. She's like, I don't want to be Nim, but a kitty. If the kitty's gonna stay, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Nim is very, very close behind her.
With the smart one.
Zephyr waves at it and then leaves with them.
You just see like a tentacle dangling in the air as it waves back.
Oh my god.
Keen is the last to leave, and it's like, now be a good girl, and we'll be back soon, and we'll bring you treats, and we'll see you soon, and be a good girl, and don't break out, and don't be eating people. Dad has got to go earn some pennies. And then leaves.
Yep.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do with your day?
We want to go find Ludo, right? Oh no, don't
Yeah.
cry, baby girl. Go back to sleep, my sweet baba. Oh no, I'm going to go get Chris.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I think we should find Ludo.
Yeah.
Can we say that we have Pipkin's stuff?
I mean, Callan has it, so yeah.
Okay, is Callan with us? Where's Callan?
Yeah,
in
no,
the
he
grand
is with
scheme of
you.
things? Okay.
I would say he'd probably stick with you guys.
Okay, cool. Do we just take the stuff to Ludo? I don't know. I feel weird going through it.
I feel
mean-
like maybe we should take out the
Porn?
the reading material she
True.
had
I forgot about that.
before,
I forgot about that.
because
Oh, that's hilarious.
she had that book from the
I think,
library,
Yeah.
and
I think also she had my one.
Oh no.
yeah, I feel like
Uh,
this is not the time for her brother to discover that she read that kind of book. Like,
Yeah, you're right.
I think
That's a
I
good
sent her
point.
mine.
This is open invitation to you all. Should I die, get rid of my porn before sending my body home.
Oh, okay.
done.
You want us to send your body home?
It takes a while, but
I can gentle repose you. That's
It's categorized in its own satchel, so you just have to get rid of that.
right.
oh, okay.
That's not weird. Anyway,
Aside from that, there's not
we gonna-
much else in her bag aside
Are we
from
gonna-
like the standard bedroll, mess kit, rope, etc.
Seth will pocket her book.
And a pamphlet.
Ooh, I can use
Sorry,
them.
was
I'm
that-
not gonna take
Was
them.
there any
Give that
money
to
in the
Mother.
bag?
Oh yeah. There's like 300 gold in there.
Okay.
We should probably leave that for her brother, right?
No, that was Zephyr's plan. Zephyr's plan was, if she didn't, then she was gonna put some of her own money in the bag and pretend it was Pipkin's.
She is so cute.
Oh, as well
I
as
love
telling
her.
Ludo. Well, as well as speaking to Ludo, we need to tell who.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I can do that.
Maybe we should tell who now. I'm only saying that because I mean, I don't know if he'd want to be here for her ceremony, or if he'd want us to do it back with him. I don't.
Yeah. I don't. I'm not
Can
very.
you? I don't know if you can. I don't know.
I'm not very good at saying like breaking news to people, but I can try. And then
Would you like Keenan to write you a script?
no. That's seem right.
It's
Um,
just my
and,
go-to. Keenan, write a script.
and then Zephyr places her hand on the circlet, and she uses message to message who
Mm-hmm.
and says who I don't know if you're listening or busy or anything, but I have some bad news to tell you. Pipkin passed. She saved our lives, and there was nothing we could do. But we thought you should know. We're gonna go see her family, and then have a little ceremony to say goodbye. And then that's all she says.
Okay.
Does she hear back?
I was just deciding that actually. No, you don't hear anything back for the moment.
Okay.
But there is like a brief, like whining noise, and then a burst of flame, and there's a piece of parchment between your fingers. It says messages to follow.
Is the is, is it warm to the touch?
I mean, a little bit.
Like Zephyr just goes, ah, and just like lets go of it. Like because she was not expecting that.
I fucking knew it.
When someone reads it, it says messages to follow. Arrangements of ceremony. That's it.
Okay. What does it mean?
I don't know.
Think he's gonna.
I guess he doesn't want me to do the ceremony.
Maybe we can have
I guess
two.
something else.
I don't know.
Maybe we just wait for his message. I don't.
I guess I can't message him back, so there's not much else
We
I
have
can
to
do.
wait.
Yeah.
Well, what I meant was maybe we don't do the ceremony until we know
Okay. Well, let's go see her brother.
and give him her stuff.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah. Ludo's still at the Umber Rest, so it doesn't take you that long to go find him.
Yeah, Zephyr sees him, and kind of awkwardly shuffles towards him. Hi,
Hi.
you're Pipkin's
Oh, he's very clever.
brother, right?
Yeah. Can I help?
Yeah, I just, we have some things that belong to her, and I thought you should be the one to have them.
What, Pep stuff? I don't want none of that. You give it to you guys.
I mean, it doesn't feel right to take it.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Okay.
And he sort of like picks up the backpack It's quite heavy for him. From Zephyr, and then just wanders over to Nim and goes, "Here, I have a gift for you."
Oh my god.
Would you like to buy this
Thank you. Are you sure you
recently
don't
found
want it?
rucksack for 1 gold?
Buy. Buy. This man said, I have a gift for you. You want to buy it?
Right, I'm gonna. Okay, Ludo, we're gonna do this a slightly different way. And she like tries to take the backpack from him. Like,
you didn't
like
pay
digs
me.
around it. But...
Yeah,
Okay,
just
there's
wait.
money in the
She's about
backpack. I'm
to-
trying to
yes.
give you the money from in the backpack.
Oh, there was. Oh, fuck.
So if you take the money out of the backpack,
How much money are we talking?
I don't know. I didn't exactly count it. I just know that there's money in there, and I think that you should have it.
Oh,
Probably 100 gold or something.
okay.
Like, what
Yeah,
did we
no,
get paid
I mean-
for the stuff that we did? It would be that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, sure, I'll take it.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, thank you. And you see he like takes the pouch of gold and it's like, nice. And he pours the coins into like a satchel and then turns to Nim and goes, "Hi, would you like to buy a pouch? It's made of leather and it's worth 5 silver. You can put your coins in it."
I don't need a pouch to put my coins in. but
Okay, no
thank
worries.
you.
And he sort of like wanders back over to Persephone and is like, "Hi, would you like to buy an expertly crafted pouch made for coins? It's 10 silver."
Does I don't even know how to ask this. Zephyr's gonna like look at him like really with a look of concentration and try and work out. Basically, I want to roll insight.
Sure.
And Zephyr's just very confused.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's a 9.
That's just how he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we were gonna think about doing
Okay, don't worry about it.
a
Hey,
ceremony
elf
of
boy!
sorts.
And he sort of waddles
No?
over.
Okay.
Elf boy. Yeah, you look like a man who likes expensive things. Would you like to buy this pouch for your coins? It's only 1 gold. Huh?
I would absolutely love to buy that pouch, but I don't have any
he's a
money.
man
I'll
of-
do you a trade though.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah.
If I
Okay.
give you this throwing knife that is great for defending yourself,
Fuck
it is my
yeah.
second favourite knife. I'll trade you for that.
I mean, of course I would like a throwing knife. And he reaches behind him and like unclips something and like brings it back out. And you can see quite a large looking long-handled hatchet. And he's like, "Pep taught me to throw this when I was 10.
That
Of course.
is amazing. We will have to do target practice and see if you can get closer to the centre.
That does sound quite fun. But I accept your trade. And he takes the knife, gives you the pouch. Excellent. Puts them
Pleasure
away.
doing business with you, and he shakes his hand.
So, what's up?
I think we're just gonna do like a ceremony for your sister if you'd like to come along.
I mean, sure, yeah. I had a dream, like 5 or 10 minutes ago when I was taking a quick power nap, and this weird, crotchety, tall, lanky-looking old man said
Oh my
that
God.
you would have a big ceremony for us. So I was like, yeah, cool. That sounds pretty nice.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
one of you knows
Who
like the
visited
proper
him as
traditions and everything. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
I don't know about proper traditions.
Everyone's side-eyeing Persephone.
I don't know. It's not
We're all
the.
like, mm-hmm.
She's just doing that awkward, like all teeth smile, but her lips are not lifting into the smile at all. She's just
It
kind
is
of baring her.
exactly that moment that Zephyr, once again, you hear that high-pitched whine, and you're feeling the impending flash of flame coming your way.
Zephyr just,
It's happening!
Zephyr just like braces herself.
Yeah, and then this one's slightly bigger, as a small script of parchment appears in your hand, and you watch Ludo goes, "Oh my god, that's such a cool trick! Can you teach me how to do that?"
No.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
think that
leave you
was from
to.
the lanky old man that you saw. He did that. The one you saw in your dream.
Cool.
I don't think that was a her thing. I think that was a lanky old man thing.
Oh, right.
His name's Who, by the way.
Sometimes naked, lanky old man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was disturbing.
You see, he like frowns for a moment as he pictures it, and then like shakes it from his head. Zephyr,
careful with it, you-
in that parchment, I shall read it to you in his voice.
Oh my god.
Hello, dear. I've heard about Pipkin, a loss worth mourning properly. But you won't find the right words, right fire down there, not in Iron Ridge. Not from me. There is a halfling. Her name is Tallow Latchweed. She lives near the Singing Pass. She knows the old Green Hill rites. I think she's over 300 years old. She's a little deaf, and she talks to birds. Tell the purple one that she can do the talking. See ya!
Oh, okay. Zephyr passes the parchment to everybody else.
Steph will sort of make a note of where he said, or where obviously she reads it, where he said that she lived, so that she can remember. Have they been there before?
No, you have not.
Okay. Have we seen it on a map?
Yes. Yes, Callan has it on a map. It is about an hour away from Iron Ridge, up a very steep mountain path.
I think maybe we should above table wait for Callan to be back before we do this anyway. It feels wrong to do it without him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can give it tonight. We focus on getting Murder Kitty out of here, and then we can do that in the morning. Head over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay with everybody?
Yeah.
How's a plan?
Okay. Steph is gonna also hope that Ludo did not hear her speak about a murder kitty, because she fears he would be the curious.
Bear with. Nope.
Fantastic.
No, he didn't.
He is not very perceptive. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, so I don't know what you guys want to do with the day though. If we're not doing that right now.
You watch as Ludo's like halfway busy picking his nose and looks between all of you, and he's like,
God.
"Well, if that's everything, I am going to go find Branna because she told me she's going to teach me how to make whiskey. Fuck yeah!" And you just hear the soft pitter patter of feet as he runs out the door.
He's given Pippin.
I was gonna suggest that we talk to Branna about this. The stuff that the the resistance is doing, said Kozar, that maybe we help cause some disruption.
I like that idea.
Guys,
Mhm.
I know everyone grieves in their own way.
Yeah.
But that was weird, right?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Oh, 100%. Yep, that
Okay.
was real weird.
Okay, I thought it
But
might
I
be just-
also don't know many halflings, and I think that's just who he was a lot like Pipkin. I feel like Pipkin would have moved on just as quickly.
I don't know.
Not moved on, but have been more
Do you
casual about it. Does that make sense?
do you guys
Yeah, in a
remember
grouchy way.
the first
Yeah.
time Pipkin killed someone? And she was so
I'm not talking about
emotional
that.
it?
I mean, that was because she had killed someone. But I
this
feel like
is
if
his
she'd
sister.
lost someone, she would have been more not as in like not caring, but
Okay,
more comfortable around the idea.
maybe.
Looking
'Cause he
to
obviously
move on.
he learned it from somewhere.
I guess.
Maybe it might be the way that her people, I don't mean all halflings, I mean her, I don't want to call it a tribe, but I don't know if it is a tribe.
Clan.
Yes, thank you, that's the word I was looking for. Maybe it's just the way her clan faced death.
They did kind of kick her out the village and disown her, so a long time ago.
Yeah, she's been separated from them for a while. Like, maybe he doesn't really feel it yet.
I
If
think
you
grief
want,
hits
you
at different
can
times.
choose someone to make another insight roll.
I can do it. I only said that because I have a high. My brain isn't working. I should have just said bonus. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh, 26. Sorry, I want to
There was a
19 and I have
noticeable
+7.
difference between when you saw him yesterday and when you saw him today. Being the only change being that Who had told him that they were going to do the proper ceremony.
Yeah, so it's more comfortable.
You would
because
think
he
that
knows.
maybe there's something in the way that the culture of those halflings in particular might have put his mind at ease. Which obviously you will find what that is.
Yeah. Okay. Steph will sort of reiterate that.
Okay, that kind of makes sense. Like being
I mean, yeah,
comforted
if he
by his culture.
he knows that we're gonna. I don't know if they do it the same way other people do it. But maybe there's a way that they celebrate her life instead of mourn her death.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's
It's kind of nice.
the way. Sorry, what was it that you said that we were going to do now? We were going to go speak to Branna?
Branna, chaos, mayhem,
Yeah,
disruption.
to see what disruption we could cause.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys leave back out of Ludo's room, back into the tavern. You can hear off in like the faded distance a load of clinking. You can hear Branna's voice go, "No!" And then and then like more pitter patter of feet and stuff. Kozar's leant just gently on the bar, and sort of waves as you guys come in.
Instead of going to Branna, Steph's gonna nod at the others as a way to be like, yeah, you guys go ahead. And she's just gonna go and stand next to Kozar. She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna like take one of his hands and just stand next to him for a bit. She doesn't know how he's reacting to Pipkin's death, but she just wants him to know that she's there. So that's all she's gonna do, just hold his hand and then...
The rest of
stand
you
in silence.
watch
That's all
as Kozon notices that you're going in the direction of where Branna is, and he's like, if you've got questions, Branna said I could probably answer them. She's busy with Ludo, so...
Oh, okay.
Excellent. We're
Yeah,
we're
we
looking
had
to
her
cause
question.
chaos and mayhem on behalf of the
Which
resistance.
is your favourite thing to do, Kozar?
Don't put me in a box.
Hey, I never
And he
said it's
sort
all
of
you
like
did. I said it's
leans
your
away
favourite thing.
from Persephone and is like, what the fuck? And then turns to Keenan, gives you a big smile and sort of like rubs his hands together.
I rest my case.
Follow me. Me and Brennan have been doing a little talking.
Oh god.
He leads you into a sort of back storeroom, and there, across quite a wooden table made of an old barrel, is a large piece of paper with various different notes of parchment placed upon it in different pins. And Kozar immediately starts going into a full debrief, almost military-esque, of what the latest plan for the resistance is, which is he walks you through it. So he's like, the first stage, we're thinking an infiltration of the Ash Market warehouse, not the one you guys went to. There's one called Slate Hall. It's on the Brass Worm side. They hold a lot of magical contraband. I'm pretty sure it's a holding station for some halflings. Branna had the good idea of using some back tunnels that were once used by halfling laborers and smugglers. Then we can probably sneak in, fuck up some passage permits, bribe some people. We can probably grab the supply manifest, stealing whatever weapons that the Brass Worm have, and maybe any shipments that goes beyond Iron Ridge to the Dwarven capital. And, probably blow it up. I don't know. That was just something that I thought of. The second stage depends on whether you guys will want to strike at the Worm's operations directly or just kind of discredit them, because we're kind of thinking like a dual-pronged attack. And he's getting really into it at this point. If you guys want to choose the striking at them directly, we can always go straight to the towers in the middle of the forge spine. Also, collapse point 8, not 9, is being used as a performative front. A lot of the mercenaries are defending that site from different things, any prying eyes, things like that. The same they were with collapse point 9, but that one, 8, they've set up some sort of base. I think they're passing a lot more weaponry through there. I'm not too sure. That's at least what I would do, so we could probably rescue a couple more miners, sabotage their weapons, or steal them, maybe give them to the resistance, you know what I'm saying? And then I was thinking we could, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but maybe blow up the towers. Anyway, third and final opportunity, we could infiltrate. There's this guy called Overseer Jorik Flintmore. He's the guy behind that weird tiefling lieutenant woman. He's up in Worm's End in the thing with the paperwork, the administrative bullshit. He's got a load of documents that Branna really wants to get hands on. Apparently there's one that's got like a contract, and a lot of people are always talking about it. I kind of got the inference that maybe it was a contract with like not like a company, but with like a thing. So maybe it's, I don't know, some sort of like entity. I'm not really sure, but they got a bunch of relics in there as well that she wants to steal and or set fire to. And I was thinking, don't want to sound like a broken record, but we could set fire to it or blow it up. Anyway, yeah, and then if we can get all of that, we can invoke the Dwarven Law of Purity, because at that point we can cast out any ruler or influence that have been proved to consort with entities of an abyssal or fiendish nature. It's in the statute, apparently.
Sound. Amazing.
Yeah, and at the
I
end of
don't
that, Iron
like-
Ridge will either be free or, burn in civil unrest, which is excellent. I mean, terrible.
Win-win.
Yeah. Also, I may or may not have 150 gold off a bunch of, I don't want to say like a criminal gang or anything, but they're a gang who do criminal activities. They're totally on board, and I said if they don't get out of town once we're done, that I would personally sick the Chamistra on them, which isn't the point, but I feel like they got the message.
I
just want to point out, he calls me the chaotic one, and he just spoke about blowing up several things. I just
Keenan,
wanted to put that
can you
out there.
make
Is-
me a
is-
history roll?
While that's happening, is terrorism a concept in D&D?
Oh yeah, 100%.
It is now.
Stephanie, I
Yeah.
think your boyfriend might be a terrorist.
He's not my
17.
boyfriend,
There is a
but I
specific
think he might be.
choice of words in some things that he's mentioned. He mentioned that him and Branna have talking about a statute of rule of a city, which wouldn't be something that most people would know about or think about in terms of how to destabilize a town. The other thing he mentioned was a person called the Chamistra. He said he'd stick the Chamistra on them. From everything you've been told, the Chamistra is a Yuan-Ti, so a snake person, and they are the drug kingpin in Zemrathul of something called Cinder Dust, which you guys have. You get the inference that Kozar may or may not have worked for her at some point if he had so much influence as to say that he would sick her on someone. And also, you didn't need to roll for that, but he very much has a very intimate knowledge of how best to fuck people's days up with explosions. You would infer that maybe he might have some sort of expertise in demolitions.
Stephanie, I think I'm falling in love with our husband all over again.
He's all yours. It's not. I said it before, say it again. Anyway, is this because he likes
we
blow
need to
stuff
talk.
up? We need to talk. What do you mean we need to talk?
It doesn't matter. It can wait. We'll talk later.
What did you do? No, talk now. You can't say that. You can't these what? No. You can't say we need to
I just
talk.
have to quickly roll
all
the
ominously,
dice.
and
Okay.
then not. I'm confused.
You watch as Kozar sort of moves his head between Persephone and then Keenan, and then looks at the other two, and he's like, "Yeah, no, he's probably talking about." You can tell them. I'll tell them. You can tell them. Go on, tell them. I dare you.
Why am I so confused?
Me, you, and Kozar need to talk.
Okay.
What is he talking about? What do you mean he can tell them? What is going on?
So,
Just do me a favor and tell me. I'm so confused.
if you look in your pack,
Yes,
there's
I saw
a
you put
letter.
some letters in there, but I'm not reading them.
Okay, so
They're your I'm dead letters, right?
that they are, but there's also a bit of an insurance policy there, which is the one with a wax seal on it. And for all intents and purposes, that is a marriage contract between me, you, and Kozar.
I beg your pardon?
Oh my god.
I am
plausible
we are
deniability.
not
I
in
like
a
it.
polyamorous. What is happening? We are not. I am not. This is not.
Don't say that too loudly. Okay, so no, we're not. No, but if the need arises, that makes you a member of my family, and
Makes us
since
a
we
diplomat.
are, it makes you a diplomat, It
why
also
us?
means that because elves are matriarchal, that you have every right to take more than one husband.
But I'm
Me
not
and
an elf
Kozar,
anymore.
but also the orb, the thing,
Mm-hmm.
they can't take it off of you. It's in the family now.
You know, that's clever. Do you want my signature in blood or ink, or like how are we doing this?
Well,
Do we have
I
to
forged
sign
it.
something?
Oh,
I forged
You
well, I
both
mean,
of
you
your
could
forged
have just
that?
signatures.
asked. You could have just asked. I would have been down.
Well,
What do you mean he could have just asked?
Well, I mean,
it
sounds
doesn't
pretty
have to
good to
change
me.
anything. It
Is
just
marriage just
means
not?
it's a bit of insurance.
I love a
You're giving
loophole.
us-
That's that's what I'm saying.
Steph is gonna sort of panically, like completely panic, look at the other people who are not involved. She just immediately looks at Zephyr and then Nim, and he's like, "Am I the only one that thinks this is insane?"
Insane.
Zephyr says, we've seen a lot of weird things, and yet this might be the weirdest.
I happen to think it's an incredibly clever idea.
That's
Just saying.
because you want to marry
just wanna
Persephone
be-
anyway.
You just no,
Like-
he just wants to marry Keenan.
What? I
He
don't
just
wanna
wants diplomacy.
I don't want to. Anyway, that's stupid. What were we talking about?
It is. Nothing has to change. It is a contingency plan. Between us, we know it's not real, but for everyone else, it is real. That gives you protection. It gives me protection. It gives Kozar protection. It gives to everyone. It's all good.
Wait, so are you saying that right now, because of that piece of paper, technically you three are literally married?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's exactly what he's saying. That is exactly what he's saying.
Yes, unless
You can
you
see,
go
like,
around
Seth
telling
just
people that
holding
it's
her
not
hand.
true.
Not true. It's not true though. I don't understand.
Keep your voice down. It is true for the sake of being true and for my family.
She doesn't say anything else. She just sits
I mean,
there with like
in fairness
the
to
face of a
Keenan, it
snack
would only
glass.
take like a pretty astute mage to figure out that the signature was forged, and then you'd have to be looking for it in the first place. Not that I have any experience in forgeries.
I mean, if you really wanted to be like super sure and safe, you could sign it, like Kozar said.
That's not the problem I have with this. I grew up with very loving married parents.
Yeah.
Being told that I'm married without knowing I'm married, and not
It's a
being the
pretend
kind of-
marriage.
yeah.
When we're out of the reeds, we can just rip it up. It doesn't count. But while we have people breathing down our necks for things, it just gives some protection.
Zephyr leans into Nim and says, I think I read a book once with this plot.
You know, I think I read the same book.
Yeah.
Persephone,
This is weird, right?
we are not married because we have not consummated the marriage. We will never consummate the marriage. You have nothing to worry about. It
That's a
is
shame, Keenan.
just
I really
paperwork.
starting to like you.
I mean,
You
Until-
guys can go be married. That's fine.
But you need the
Go consummate
protection.
your marriage. I don't.
Huh.
This is
Trust
not
me,
the
you
time for
do.
this conversation. I don't.
Remember the discussion we had about my family? This protects you from them.
You watch as Kozar sort of like looks at Keenan for a minute, and his eyes go a little bit more narrow. He's like, ah. Huh.
It also
What?
means I don't have to go home the moment Ellie finds me.
Why would you have to go home when she finds you? She didn't make you go home before.
Because I didn't have a task before that they want me to complete. And rule of law, matriarch, you do what they say. You follow the orders. Now you are my matriarch, and I have to do what you say instead of her.
I'm
Mother,
not very smart. I don't know what matriarch means.
boss, the boss of the family, but female.
That's exactly what she's. She's not very bright. Using big fancy words. My dad just used to say that my mum wore the pants.
Yes,
in
that,
marriage.
but very legally and socially and in every way has full control.
I don't like that.
Clearly, I know.
I think that I need some time to think about this, and we should just go do one of those things.
Hence why I said we could talk about it later, so that we wouldn't get distracted.
Yes, but you mentioned it, and then my brain started to rot, and
Right.
Well,
So,
for what
which
it's worth,
one,
it was a good
which
ceremony.
one do you guys want to do? Because as soon as we stop one of them, that's the only option we can have.
What was the one with the
the
contract?
That's the one I would do. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go. I was thinking we could, like, two of you could pose as like brass worm people, which would probably have to be, no offense, the lighter skinned ones, and then the rest of
How very
us
dare you.
could be like the new intake
Racist.
of servants, and then we could like go in, like spy style, infiltrate the building, go find his documents and slash steal them and burn the place down. Who's on board?
Ew.
Keenan's hand is like in the air.
Crazy. I don't. You've looped.
You know what?
Craziest
Fine.
situations.
Yeah, I'm in.
Oh, and
Just
and
remember,
Persephone can
just-
make herself look like the tiefling lady. I mean,
And
first
just-
we have
but
to go
just-
find her. But
Just wait. Just remember that the last time you dragged me into something like this,
yeah,
involving, being a criminal,
yeah,
somebody died. Okay?
yeah. Well, I mean, we've moved on. Yeah.
Just remember that.
Also, I've watched you obliterate like actual bandits, so
In self-defense.
yeah, this will also
Oh,
be in
oh.
self-defense of all of the halflings in the town. And I don't want to pull the card, but I'll do it. I'll pull the Pipkin card if I have to, if that would motivate you to go up and do something.
Seth just stares. Like, the kind of angry stare he has not seen from her before.
Excellent. It's decided.
She goes, "Oh no, my anger's aimed at you."
Oh no, I got that, but we can deal with that later.
I think there's a good motivator.
Mm-hmm. Look, I'll be frank. I liked Pipkin, and this is the only way I can figure of paying her back. And if you guys don't help me, I'm going to do it by myself. I would just rather you guys did help me so that I don't get, captured or killed or, my legs pulled off or whatever the fuck they like to do with orcs.
Not the first time I've saved your life.
No, and it probably won't be the last. So,
Yeah.
We're doing it. I'm just not happy about it.
okay.
Okay, we're doing it.
I'm saying we're not doing it. I'm just a bitch. I don't know what else to say.
Not a bitch.
So I'm thinking we go to the worm side of the market and try and find the lieutenant, the tiefling. And if we can get a good eye
can't.
on her, then you could
I can't.
dress as
I
her.
can't.
Why not?
I've already done it once today. I can't do it again.
Oh my god. Did you do it to the fucking cat?
Yeah.
Wow. Shit. Okay, well then we just...
I wanted to know if the
Improvise.
murder kitty would attack me if I looked like Keenan.
We're good at
It was
improvising.
for
It was for
science.
science.
Yes, Sever. For science.
Okay, so then we just
Sorry.
improvise and we go for it. I know where it is, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, question. You said you wanted to blow it up. With what? It's crazy. Do we
you see
need to
there's like
buy
a
or find
wry smile
explosives?
amidst the tusks, and he's like, "Oh, yeah. Branner and Ludo have that one covered."
So do we need to go pick them up before we go?
No, Branner's gonna angle that from her side.
Not at all.
Yeah, apparently Ludo had a proclivity for setting things on fire back home, so
As long as we're clear of it before he
well,
does it, that's fine, I guess.
let's just put Nim on the back and hope that she can shield the rest. So yeah. Does anyone need
yeah,
anything, or should we just like go?
Let's go fuck shit up.
Sweet.
Okay.
And he sort of leads you guys out the tavern. And that is where we are going to end for tonight, on a both somber and strangely odd direction. And we will pick it up next week, hopefully with Ben back, so we can blow some stuff up and have a nice funeral. That's the plan.
Yep.
Yep.
So
I want
none of
Ben
you
to be
can
there
miss next
for it.
week. That's just the rules. Sorry.
Okay.
I need to double check my plans for next
Hold on,
week.
let me double check my plans.
That is the law now.
Oh no!
I think Ben.
Oh,
was
okay, the
found
party's
out
on
that
Saturday.
I've got
Okay, that's
my-
fine.
I've got my gender scan. I should be back in time, but
What time?
that's... It's at 7 o'clock. But I live
but we
5 minutes
start at
away
8.
from the hospital, so it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Fine.
should be home in time.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Plus, we can do a bunch of blowing up before we even get to the important bit.
Yeah, you can just fill in then.
But yes, we will see everyone next week. And obviously, this was done offline, which is a bit weird, but shit happens. And I will burn my internet provider in the fiery pits of hell. Anyway,
Ooh.
until next time, this has been my Wyrdcast. Say goodbye, guys.
Yeah,
Bye,
bye guys.
Bye.
Eternity's a gift, they say, to never cross the veil. This life I try to savor, and I try to no avail. Curse that mortal brevity which has rent you from my arms. Curse this cold eternity without you to keep me warm. Your never-ending elegy is a ballad with no melody, as empty as I. Now you've passed me by, a blessing